So interesting things seldom happen in Vladimir. You've got to really search for things, interesting things to do. And today I've seen an advert for some war trophies on display down at the train station. Now these trophies are going to be things that have been captured in the special military operation in Ukraine, and then also some things connected to World War II and a history about the fascism in Germany, I guess. I don't know, I've got no idea. So let's just go and see what happens. I've got no idea what to expect. Guess what, guys? Suspension broken again. So this is my car for today. My suspension has broken again in the Cayenne, and so we've got this bad boy. Don't know how much of a bad boy it is, but there we go. This is what we've got. It's okay inside, isn't it? Nice and clean. So the car is a piece of crap. Well, it drives like a piece of crap. Obviously it's got a nice display and all that stuff. I'm not going to mess around with anything. I'll probably end up crashing the car if I start trying to learn Chinese. So this is Russian roadworks for you, and this is actually a good version of Russian roadworks. Look, the sign is exactly where the roadworks start. There's no warning in advance or anything like that. It's just, here are the roadworks starting, check it out, right? Go around it. So this is something you often see in Russian cars. Look, the icons keeping me safe and protected. Check out this old house. So here's the nice path. The nice path. Wonder if the Moscow bloggers will come to Vladimir and show this or not. It is pretty funny, to be fair, but it's just normal. It's just a normal part of life. There's good and there's bad in provincial Russia, good and bad. Here's the Vladimir train station. And the car park's always under construction because it's always a nightmare. I'm hoping the wind isn't going to destroy today's video because it's very windy, extremely windy. I've got my dead cat on the microphone to cover it up, but I think it's still going to be pretty crazy. We've got loads of people in military and lots of military police around, so it's looking like something interesting could be happening. I'm really excited. Let's see what we've got. These guys seem to be not selling anything. We've got some merchandise over here. Let's have a look. This is interesting. Some random Russian army Lego. Здравствуйте. The look on that lady's face while I was filming, blimey, she was not happy to see my camera at all, was she? Blimey. And it's a bit weird because she's standing at a stall, right? So she's going to expect people to come along and film stuff. Yeah, I love that Russian frown, that why are you here filming this event? So here we've got a mobile unit where you can come and sign up for the armed forces. I don't think I'm going to be going in there today, even just to take a look. So we've got to go inside the train station to get through. I can see a few soldiers over there. He's got like a bazooka in his hand. That's pretty cool. Wow. Should I push my luck and go and ask him what it is? Fuck it, why not? Then we'll just ask him. He can only say fuck off, can't he? So I asked him off camera and he wasn't too happy to show me. But it's a bit weird because he's obviously here for the event, right? And then he's like all secretive, but you know, what can you do? What can you... Doesn't want to do it, doesn't want to show me, I guess. So over here, look, we've got some different pictures, I guess, of people that have been in the armed forces. Is there any famous faces? Do you recognize any famous faces? Are these famous copies of famous artwork or not? You let me know, because I'm not really clued up on anything like armed forces wise. So it's a bit of a maze. I thought everything's going on back there, but we've got to go around this whole area to get into it. I don't often come to the train station, to be fair. I'm not like a massive fan of trains. Are you a train fan? Don't really like being kind of enclosed on a train. It's not my thing. I've got like an anxious mind. So kind of even just being around loads of police and metal detectors and train station for me isn't the nicest feeling in the world. So this is the train, I guess. We've got loads of things on inside here. No idea. Let's go this way. I'm following some people that are going this way. So I was hoping to see some tanks and stuff like that. I don't know if we're going to see some captured tanks or if it's just like a museum on a train. Let's see what we can find here. Let's have a look. No idea what to expect at all. That's it. Okay. So we've got lots of photos and stuff around. We've got a guy with a Kalashnikov. Ooh. So look, this is my gun. I'll lend them it for today. What do you think? I'm going to take it home with me now. Blimey, it's pretty heavy, that is. I don't want to hit anyone in the head with it. Yeah. I don't know anything about guns at all, so I'm not even going to try and tell you anything about this bad boy. Yeah, just leave it at that. So it appears that it's just a train full of exhibitions, I'm guessing. Different photos and different things to do with the army, to do with the armed forces. I was hoping to see some captured tanks and stuff. I guess they're there in Moscow. So we've got some artwork of the Second World War. So many people here, look. So I've been told the tanks and all that stuff, the big Technics, they're all down at the other end. So let's go down there. It's a bit weird because I know nothing about this stuff at all. Where is Wild Siberia when you need him, right? He's too far away. Oh, if only I'd known in advance, I could have told him, get yourself on a train, get yourself on this train maybe. He might have even come from there. I guess it's touring around Russia, going to different cities and stuff, so the chances are it might have already been in Siberia. Could have done with him coming here and explaining stuff to me, because I've got no idea. I don't even want to attempt to try and pretend that I know something about some of the stuff here, because I'm going to get it wrong and then you get slaughtered by all the Russians in the comments, right? So I've asked about what's in here. Apparently I think half of it's just a passenger train to take all the people to the next location, all the people working here. Aha, and here is all the captured NATO equipment, look. Look at this. What country is this from? It's American, look. Let's see. What is this called? Let's have a look. So this bad boy is Max Pro. It sounds like an iPhone, doesn't it? Rather than a military vehicle. Maybe Dan from Wild Siberia is going to stick his head out the top. Dan, you up there, mate? Dan? Nah, he's not coming down. I guess he's not here. So what is this thing? No idea. Some sort of armoured tank of some type. Let's have a look. Oh, it's an American. Nie, to amerykańskie wody. And then over here we've got a Canadian one. I don't know if there's any Canadians on YouTube that have been on this thing or not. I've got no idea about these things at all. Obviously it's just some sort of armoured vehicle. And then this bad boy is Turkish. I don't know which one's the best. You let me know. I've got no idea about this stuff at all. And then we've got another one, and it's American again. We've got no British ones captured, or no British ones here anyway. Maybe they're just no British ones exist, right? I've got even no idea if Britain makes these things or not. And so again, it says this is for transportation of people. It's weird to just see like soldiers hanging around with big guns and stuff, right? It's a bit of a weird feeling. Look how trains used to be. Looks pretty intimidating, doesn't it? Pretty scary. Imagine seeing that 100 years ago, and you would have been in awe, wouldn't you? I bet the noise it would have made would have been crazy. Well, let's grab a leaflet to find out about serving in the army. So here you go. So it says that the pay, the salary for joining and serving in the Russian army is 4.5 million rubles for the first year of service. Don't know how much you get in the second year of service, or whether that's just a one-year contract, but 4.5 million is what you get. And also you can have your debts paid. Blimey, it's windy. And then also it says that they'll pay off your loans if you've got, like, I don't know, loans from the bank, or if you've got a mortgage or anything like that. They'll pay up to 10 million rubles off for you from your debt as I guess the debt to you for serving for the country. Seem to have the whole regeneration of this area here. I don't know what it's going to be. It's looking pretty nice, but obviously it's next to the train station, right? So who would want to live there? I guess it's going to be some sort of offices. But it's way too windy here to film. Let's go and find something going on somewhere else and film that. Maybe something in the center. I don't know. It's Vladimir. There might not be anything happening today, but there might be. I've got to say that I definitely respect those people that sign up to join the armed forces. I mean, I guess in some countries they're lucky that they probably never ever go and see any action, right? Unless you're in a country like Russia now, or the US, which is always constantly invading someone or other, right? And you're going to see some action. But still, it takes balls, doesn't it, to go and join the armed forces. In our school, the people who joined the armed forces were kind of the rough kids, the ones that weren't so, perhaps, I don't know how to best word it, perhaps as intelligent as the others. But they were kind of rough and ready and into sport and stuff, and they're the ones that joined the army, in my, you know, from my experience anyway. Back in the hire car. By the way, this thing is costing me 5,000 rubles a day. Now this is Vladimir. It's not much of a tourist town. There's not much of a demand for hire cars, and so if you're going to get this in Moscow or Sochi or somewhere like that, it's going to be a lot cheaper, I guess. So there's nothing really much going on today at all, but thankfully Dima's called me, my friend, having a barbecue. He's asked me to pick up some fish, so we're going to get some fish marinated and cleaned from this place here. Then we're going to go around to his house for a barbecue. So this is the place, Sea Mania. So while they're cleaning the fish, I'm going to go to the supermarket and grab some sweets for the kids that are going to be there. Dima's got a kid, and the next door neighbour's got a kid, and I think his brother's come to stay and they've got kids as well. So it's not the coolest supermarket in the world, but it is what it is. Need some sweets. Let's find some sweets. Oh, here we go. What do you think of this car here? What is it? Some sort of Chinese thing, I think, isn't it? I don't know. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Pretty interesting. Let's have a look at the back. No idea what it is. Oh, я знаю. You're so cute, aren't you? You're so cute. Oh. Coming to Dima's house is always like coming to a nice little stress-free world. And so Barcelona are playing today. It's Barcelona. Oh, Dva Barcelona. Who are Barcelona playing against? Oh, Привет. Привет. Barcelona против Celtic. Я вижу Celtic. Nottingham Forest, да. О! Так что у нас здесь? Это coleslaw. Coleslaw, а здесь неизвестно. Здесь тоже, кажется, суп, какой-то суп. Зачем заковал, не знаю. Здесь еще...
Сэм, еще есть котлетки на пару. Ты хочешь с кабачком?
Дима, расскажи, как красивая и вкусная рыба готова.
Звонишь Сэму, Сэм привозит рыбу, заворачивает его в
Он врет,
фольгу.
он врет.
Его фольгу,
Он врет,
не
это
Сэма,
это
а
Дима.
рыбу. Ставишь на костер на 20 минут. И раз! Вот такая рыба.
Я не знаю, я не пробовал, мне не дают.
So I'm currently inside Dima's man cave. Does that sound nice? Would you like to go inside Dima's man cave? I'm gonna go deeper into his man cave. So this is his man cave. And as we go further and further into the man cave, so you just saw Dima. I'm about to go in there too and relax for a bit. Can't take the camera in there, it's going to steam up too much.